make itself. But we might get upset if someone if someone else does not make us a cup of coffee.
Because you think like we have put them, they're on a duty to do it for us.
They are on a duty to do it for us. Good answer. Are unrealistic expectations premeditated resentments?
Sometimes they're not premeditated because you are too self-absorbed to see that they are unreasonable.
Okay.
Sometimes you expect something that you have expect, or you have not invested in where you want to harvest. All right, the relationship may not be due for that. One of the things we have said is when you see people who rush you too quickly until you feel like things are moving too fast. Remember con games, people being conned and cornered and being trapped are rushed like that. There are people who rush you because they don't want you to know the reality. If they take you slowly, you might see what you're dealing with and check out and turn back. So if you want when you say realistic, we mean agree with the reality. From the way we stand, me and you, is it okay for me to keep buying you lunch? Is it okay for me to keep giving you lift back and forth? And one of the things I was mentioning about workplaces, you can get unintended emotional attachments in workplace. Because you spend a lot of your time with work, even more than you spend with your family. Yeah. Or you're working, your waking hours, you are around colleagues. You're working, But if you monitor and learn, if you are aware that some things can simply be opportunistic, environmental, is because of the setting, I get to be exposed so long to this person, I think they are the best in the world. Are they fit for where I'm going? So sometimes expectations come from not being aware of your position in the world, in that context, in that work environment, where this is coming from. If you make it a habit of examining your life as if you're examining the life of another, you'll avoid a lot of traps.
Okay, you'll avoid a lot of traps. Now, most of us, Benjamin, are held back because of unspoken expectations.
Yes.
Right? Now, is it good to talk about your expectations openly?
If the person you are telling is the one who needs to fulfill them, it's okay. But by and large, I want you to be quiet about what you are aiming at. Because if you tell people that you expect to buy a car by end of this year, and themselves they have no plan in the next 10 years, everybody has a wish for a car, a wish for a helicopter, a wish for a house. Wishes are everywhere. Is the person who has an expectation that is they're fulfilling progressively with a plan. That's a person who you can hope to. But if you reveal it to people who don't have the plan, they will obstruct it because your success makes them look unsuccessful. Yeah. So don't talk about it unless the person you are telling is relevant. In fact, it takes more effort to keep quiet than to talk. Our natural nature is to blurt and talk our thoughts out. And are you seeing people who think aloud? They can't even give you space to work. They comment about everything. Oh, that water. Oh, this butterfly. Oh, this mosquito. Oh, this guy. This government. And you're supposed to be working. Sometimes have you ever used a taxi and the driver wants to be too chitty-chatty and you're busy with other things and they can't get the signal that you're giving short answers. These masks have helped us to keep, just hide, be in your small space. Many times, it's whether the person who you're talking to is supposed to know it, because information is power. Yeah. It's like revealing the curtain, opening the curtain to show me what is inside. So don't talk about what is on your mind unless the one you are telling should be part of it.
Unless one you are telling should be part of it. Now, expecting things outside your control, is it a losing battle?
Yep. One of the things, it's okay to expect things that you can stretch and learn to achieve them. But the moment you realize the thing you expect is not, like there are girls who want shortcuts. They get men who have money to give them the life, the partying life and the cars. The reality is the one who's giving you also has their own expectations. And one of the things that they do not respect you because you want easy things. They will use you and leave you. That is usually the pattern in this world. Yeah. From the moment you realize that you are dealing with what you want, your desire, the money you want, the life you want, the car you want, is still not within your ability now. Remember, no, there's nothing. When people give you gifts, it's always with a string attached. Forget about these free things we keep telling. It's always give and take. This world, the resources are limited. The only person who gives you, even your mother, when they give you, she wants to feel like she did her work. Yeah. It matters to her. It's selfless, but it's also duty. She wants, and she's also trying to perform what she thinks is her calling in this world. So there's nothing that is totally strings free. When people give you assistance, they will expect loyalty, maybe thankfulness. They will expect you to obey, not to question them. They expect it. There's always something unexpected. I cannot finish giving you a gift now, and the next thing you are correcting me about my work. It may be very difficult because I can simply call you to bring back my gift.
Yeah.
So be very careful also when people start to offer you lunch suddenly. What are they preparing you for?
Thank you. And that is why I always warn ladies, specifically Benjamin, that whoever buys you free lunch today will come knocking tomorrow.
Yes, and the flowers for Valentine. Some people wanted people to buy them anything, anybody to buy you anything. Now they are put you under obligation. You're on the receiving end. We're not saying don't accept gifts, but always examine what is expected of you. And can you live with that? If there are people who simply wanted the gesture of friendliness. You guys have a friendship going on, and you guys enjoy pleasant company. Now you see it's because we enjoy it, both of us. But a person who comes from nowhere to give you offers is because what they want, they are hiding it. And you still pay. Sometimes it's better to pay in terms of money so that you know what it is costing you. Some of the things you'll have to pay back to some people are too expensive. They're too expensive.
Okay. Now, Benjamin, as you wonder, what is the difference between goals and expectations?
Goal is what you are aiming at, what you decide you want. Expectations have an emotional element to them. It's what the desire you want fulfilled. When expectation is not fulfilled, you feel disappointed. When you don't meet a goal, it depends on whether you wanted it. It was not my goal anyway. It's my parents wanted me to do law. It was not my goal anyway. So goal sometimes is just a target that you may not be personally attached to. But expectation is a target, it's a goal, it's an outcome you are emotionally attached to it. Yes.
Thank you so much, Benjamin.
Most welcome.
Kindly share your social media accounts and your phone number, please.
Benjamin Zulu KE everywhere. Benjamin Zulu KE and 0701 299 333.
All right. In case of any queries, kindly get in touch with Benjamin Zulu. Is here for you. Thank you, Benjamin, for your time.